Smoked fries here at BarbecueMyWay.com.
All right, we've got 3 small white potatoes and 1 big sweet potato. By the way, it's not really a potato, it's a yam, but that's another story. I decided to peel the sweet potato and leave the skins on the white potatoes just because I felt like that was the thing to do. This is the method in which we slice up really both potatoes, but I'm going to show you. We're making just little fries that can get a little crispy if you want to broil them, which we'll talk about later. Now we're going to do the white potatoes. Now there's 3 potatoes, but they're very small, and 1 big sweet potato, so really my ratio in truth is 50-50. Let's get rid of that crappy spot. Yuck. And as I said, I like the flavor of the skin and the texture of the skin on a white potato, so we left those on, and doesn't that look good? All right, we're going to throw them all into a bowl and just more or less season them very simply. We're going to put a little olive oil in it. I'm guessing I did maybe, or applied maybe a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. Again, I kind of do this all by feel. And then liberally pepper it with fresh ground black pepper, because I just love pepper. And then roughly a tablespoon, maybe, I'm thinking about a tablespoon of salt. I never over salt because you can always add salt at the dinner table. And then get your hands after you've washed them in there and mix her all up, get everything coated and all those spices liberally spread out so that it covers everything. All right, now I've got a cookie sheet with aluminum foil. I'm applying some spray olive oil just to minimize sticking, and we're going to spread these out on this cookie sheet. Try to get them spread out as best as possible so you don't have one on top of the other, because that just causes them to stew more than anything else. We're going to do indirect heat on the kettle grill. And yeah, I know I need to get a new starter. That thing's getting pretty old. But 2 handfuls of hickory go on it, and then we put the grill top on it, and we put the cookie sheet opposite the heat, so you don't put it directly because that'll burn it. So it's been about maybe 7 to 10 minutes, and I'm just kind of turning them, making sure that the fries closer to the heat are not burning, which they weren't. It's looking perfect. So just kind of give everything a nice little turn, put them back on for another 15 minutes or so, and now they're done. Technically they're cooked and they could be eaten at this point, and they're delicious. But I wanted to go ahead and add a little bit of crispiness, so I put them in the broiler, or my wife did, for roughly 7 minutes at 400 on the broiler, and that gives them a little crunch and a little texture. These things were awesome, smoky, and delicious. Give them a try.